So our good sis Tia Maui is finally speaking out, and I love it because she is actually talking facts about the dating world and how men are literally just trying to have sex. They're not here to court you. They feel like, you should be the one courting them, and they feel like they're the prize, and men wants to be chased. Like men nowadays just don't know how to date. They just have, a lot of them have multiple options, right? If they feel like you are not doing what they want you to do, then they have somebody else who can do it. And usually they have about 6 or 7 other pygmies in line waiting for them, being happy that they're being picked. You know what I mean? So I understand where Tia is coming from. And literally, Shea Butter Twitter is dragging her for her opinion and saying that, she shouldn't have divorced her husband. And if she felt like the dating world is that bad, she should go back to her husband. I do not agree with that at all. And the fact that, she's speaking out saying that the dating world is very tough right now does not mean she wants to go back to something that she's done with. You know what I mean? That's like saying, oh, just because there's nobody else out there to date, or she haven't found that person, she should go back to her whatever situation. Allegedly her ex-husband, Corey Hardrick, allegedly cheated on her. Now we don't know for sure whether or not that actually happened, but if he cheated on her, or if he was being a narcissist, or if he was basically wanting her to pay majority of the bill, if not 50% of the bills, she does not have to go back to him just because the dating world out there is not the same as when she left it. There's good men out there still. Not everybody is a bum. Not everybody's trying to, have you chase them as a man, basically wanting you to do their job for them. Because I was actually dating this guy. I'm talking about like big, buff, tall, Harley Davidson kind of man, right? But when we started dating, when we started seeing each other, everything was perfect. It was like, okay, well, I told him that I like consistency, and he started paying for everything, all the dates, vacations, everything. So I basically never had to even pull out my wallet when I'm with him. But then he pulled a bait and switch on me, talking about, oh, he's looking for someone who would chase him, like a woman who would chase him, and a woman who would actually help paying for stuff. But I told you from the beginning, sir, when you really was interested in me, that this is what I expected. So for 3 years you did it, only for you to try to throw it in my face saying that I never even try to pay for a drink. Excuse me? I expect you to pay for us whenever I go on dates with you. That's just what it is. And if we go on vacations, because of how you've been, doing stuff, I expected everything to continue exactly how it has been. And that's how it was until, he switched on me. Which to me at that point, I felt like he was probably seeing somebody else. And that is why I don't really get emotionally attached to men, because the minute I see that you're acting funny, I'm going to move on. Because you were fine before paying for everything, and all of a sudden you want to switch on me, talking about you want a woman to chase you. Sir, you want me to do your job for you, or should I get another man to help us take care of those bills, or to help us pay for the vacation? Because if you cannot do it, I'm gonna need you. I might have to get a second man to help us, because now you are asking me to do your job, right? So I say that to say this. Tia is finally clapping back at her haters, and I love it, because she usually is not problematic, and she usually does not talk about those kind of things. But she came out and she said that people were lying on her. The blogs were basically putting out narratives about her relationship, and she was going back and forth with a lot of different people on Twitter. And I love it, because she is stating her truth, and she's letting people know that she's not bitter just because she's saying that the dating world is not like it used to be. And I agree, and I'm young, right? But I date older men because I want to be courted. I want to be treated like a lady. So therefore I date men who are used to that. So actually right now my man is 60. But let me tell you, he's a gentleman. He still open doors. He pays for everything. He does not expect me to have to pay for any bills or anything like that. It's like almost as if he already know, right? But she is basically talking about, why would she go back to her ex just because she have went on a couple dates that were not good, just because she's starting to realize how the dating world is. Just because the dating world is not all that great right now does not mean, there's not good men out there who are willing to do stuff like that. I believe in I believe in men. I believe there are good men out there who are still willing to do those things. Yes, if you're going to date like a bum, or if you're going to try to date like a good for nothing guy, of course you're going to get bum treatment. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to get treatments that basically a bum would do. You know what I mean? So I don't believe there's not good men out there. I believe there are good men. You just have to take the time to find them, and you have to go to the higher class, or the just nicer places in the area. And I'm sure she's a celebrity. She run in different circles where she could meet someone who can court her, or who is willing to do that. She's a beautiful lady, and I'm sure it'll be easy for her to find someone. Just she have not find that person now. And I don't think people should attack her for basically saying that she don't want to go back to her man who was basically making her pay all the bills and using her, really, according to what she was saying, just because she cannot find the right man right now. It's just not, maybe right now she just cannot find that right man. And I applaud her for saying stuff like that, because it is true. Men nowadays does not know how to treat a woman right. They do not know how to court a lady. They do not know how to open doors, because they're always expecting something from you. Like, if I open this door for you, what do I get in return? Sir, you get to go on a date with me. What do you mean? Like, we're going out. If we're going in the same car, it does not kill you. It's not going to take a dime out of your pocket for you to just open a door for me. And if you want to go on a date, I need you to be able to afford the date. If you're trying to date people, I need you to be able to afford that. If you're trying to have a girlfriend, I need you to be able to afford having a girlfriend. If not, you need to get your priorities straight before you even try to have a girlfriend. I think people are just too soft to men nowadays, so therefore they feel like they don't have to work as hard for the lady that they want. And because we have all those pick-me-shit girls out there, men feel like they don't have to work as hard to find a woman or a woman, because they have so many other girls who are literally waiting to be taken to McDonald's on the first date. Like, for example, I would never accept a coffee date from any man. I don't care who you are. I will not accept a coffee date. I don't care about, oh, let's go meet so I can get to know you, so I can see if I like you. Sir, excuse me? No, I'm not going on a coffee date. You don't have to like me. I'm not going on a coffee date with you. I don't care who you are, where you come from. We're not going on a coffee date. I'm not about to waste my good makeup, a nice outfit, just to go and have a $2 coffee. Sir, I could buy myself coffee. I could buy myself a nice meal also, but I am actually taking the time to go out with you. So I think the least you can do is take me to a nice, decent restaurant so we can get to know each other, if that's what we're trying to do. So I'm actually glad that she says that, and I'm glad that she clapped back at people for coming for her. I don't think she should go back to her ex just because she went on a couple dates where the guys were not good. There are good men out there. She just has to look in the right places and look for the right kind of men, right? Maybe she should go and date like her sister. Maybe she should go try to date outside of black men, because a lot of them don't really know how to court a lady or take care of a woman, even though she said Corey Hardrick actually did it when they were dating. But it's very slim to none where you're going to find a good, decent black man who knows how to do that, because they didn't raise up knowing that. They didn't see that example from their parents, so therefore they wouldn't know how to do that. So I think she should go out there and date more, and I don't think she should stay on the internet and go back and forth with trolls who are basically trying to tell her that she should settle. I don't think she should settle at all. It's not necessary. She should take her time. She's a beautiful woman. She will find someone eventually. So anyways, talk to you guys later. Bye.